Good morning, students. How are you, everyone? I hope you are all fine. Now, students, again welcome in your social studies class of 10th, and the name of the subject is economics. Now, today I am going to start our second chapter of economics, that is called the sectors of Indian economy. Students, before going to start this second chapter, first of all, you must be know about the meaning of sectors, and second one, what is the meaning of an Indian economy. So, first of all, the meaning of a sectors. Students, the question arises in our mind that what are sectors? The sectors are the area of an economy in which business share the same or a related product or services. Our economy is comprises of basically students four sector. The name of the four sectors are primary sector, secondary sector, manufacturing and construction sector, and last one is the tertiary sector. But in our book we basically studied about the three sectors, that is primary, secondary and tertiary. First of all, the primary sectors are those sectors which includes the agriculture, industry, mining, etc. Second one is the secondary sector. It lies between the primary sector and the tertiary sector. It includes the conversion of a raw material into a finished goods like manufacturing, constructions, etc. The last one is the tertiary sector, which includes the communication services, etc. Now, the second term is the Indian economy. Students, Indian economy termed as a developing economy of the world. Here, developing economy in which agriculture is the backbone of a Indian economy. So, there are some features of an Indian economy like low per capita income, higher productivity, higher population with people living below poverty line which can't fulfill their basic needs. India is called a mixed economy. So this is the introduction part of our chapter, that is the sectors of an Indian economy. Now this picture shows that here some of the peoples are engaged in different economic activities. The economic activities like producing of a goods and provides the services to the various types of customers. How we understand these services? So we can group them, these services, into the three different sectors, that is called primary, secondary and tertiary. Here in this picture all the peoples are doing some type of a work. Why? Because they want to earn their livelihood and fulfill their basic needs for their family members. Now economic activities are basically grouped into various type of sectors. Here we can again saw in a picture that all five peoples are busy in doing some activities. Or you can also saw people around you are engaged in different activities to earn their livelihood. Some may be producing goods while may other be delivering a services. Here in the first example it shows a picture of a telecommunication shop. Second one picture shows the farmer. Third one picture shows the porter who works in a station. Fourth one picture shows an industry which converts the raw material into finished goods. Fifth picture shows a sector of a tertiary sector which includes the communication sector. So students, before we begin the next topic, please focus on this point, that basically economic activities are activities that result in the production of goods and services. These sectors are grouped on economic activities which are classified on the basis of some criteria. So students, let's start our topic. The name of topic is the sectors of a Indian economy. In the past slides, I already told about that our economy is divided into the three sectors, that is primary, second one secondary, third is the tertiary sector. Now let's start our first sector, that is called the primary sector. Students, primary sector basically here those activities which are directly included with the natural resources. Natural resources includes oceans, water, mountains, sea, etc. The example of a primary sector includes agriculture, mining, fishing, forestry, etc. It is called primary sector because it forms the base for all the products. So it is also called a basic sector for the other sectors. Since most of the natural products we get from agriculture. So that's why it is, or this sector is also related with the agriculture sector. So these are the examples of a primary sector. Here the economic activities which are connected with the extraction and production of a natural resources. So all the activities which comes like fishing, mining are falls under the primary sector. These are more examples of a primary sector. Now let's focus on the first example, that is called the agriculture sector. We can see in this picture that people are busy in the farming of activities. So in our villagers mostly 80% of people are depend upon the agriculture sector for fulfill their basic needs or a livelihood. Second one is the forestry sector. This is the picture of a forest. It is also an example of a primary sector. Another picture is the fishing sector. So all these activities are included in the primary sector. So primary sector is a that sector which includes all the fishing, mining, agriculture, etc. This is also called a basic sector because secondary and tertiary sector is depend upon a primary sector. Thank you.